We actually got early Modern Warfare 3 Zombies gameplay in a very weird fashion. This is literally our first gameplay preview of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and yet it came in the strangest way because it's via a collab with a cereal box. Yes, that's right. I guess that's cool though. It's a cool little memorabilia or collector's thing that you can go ahead and get, but nevertheless, we only literally got a few seconds, which one shows the monkey bomb, and it does seem like the monkey bomb cooldown timer, or the time to actually wind it up to throw, is a lot slower than we've seen with Vanguard and Cold War. And then we got another clip just showing the zombies running towards the player, and yeah, it seems to confirm that the map is indeed Urzikstan. We can see the zombies are grouped up in a big circle, so they're not going to be all over the place like Vanguard zombies. They will be more contained, but the group of zombies seems similar to the max group of zombies you would get on Outbreak as well, so I don't think we're going to be seeing much higher zombie counts than we saw in Outbreak. They're probably still going to spawn in bunches around the map instead of them roaming all over the map. They'll just spawn in when you enter an area due to hardware limitations and engine limitations probably. But yeah, that's pretty much all there really is to say regarding this gameplay because it doesn't really show much. We did also finally get the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer reveal trailer today, finally getting a look at gameplay, and of course this is ahead of Call of Duty Next on the 5th with the beta on the 6th. Very close now until we'll be able to play it, but a small segment of it showed some of the ground war maps, which are of course just taken from the brand new Warzone map set in Urzikstan coming in Season 1, and we'll also be able to of course play it in the open combat missions in the campaign, but this is going to be the same map that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to be played on, and Trek have said that the vibes and the aesthetic of the map have been reskinned to give it a more zombies-esque vibe and aesthetic. However, judging from this small snippet of gameplay, it seems very similar to the zombies gameplay we've received. The lighting is kind of in dusk with the shadows casting, and it doesn't really look that similar, so we'll have to wait until we get the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies reveal trailer itself, so we can actually see how different the map is compared to what we've seen so far from the ground war iteration slash the Warzone version. But so far it looks pretty similar, and I wonder if we are going to be able to explore the section where Weaver and co are deceased in the underground room inside of Zombies, and maybe even inside of Battle Royale. But because it's going to be both the Zombies map and the Warzone map, I wonder if there's going to be Zombies Easter eggs in the Warzone iteration paying homage to the Zombies version. After all, it's going to be the same location. I'm guessing the Warzone version is going to be set before the Zombies version though, probably before Victor Zakhaev made his way and got the Ethereum canisters from Weaver and co that were deceased and unleashed the zombie outbreak. It'll probably be set before then. Maybe even Victor Zakhaev will be integral to the Warzone storyline, since we saw police chasing him in the intro cutscene for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So yeah, I'm guessing that's potentially what the storyline may be about. Alternatively, it might be set after Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. After all, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is a prequel between Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2, probably set somewhere around 2021. So maybe it's set in 2023 after the Zombies outbreak has been contained, and that way we can definitely get Zombies Easter eggs in Warzone if it's set after, because there's probably going to be some kind of remnants of what happened there regarding zombies. And by the way, Call of Duty have confirmed that DMZ updates are essentially going to stop. Their statement that they released is kind of vague and misleading, but essentially all they are saying is they are not disbanding DMZ. You are still going to be able to play on our Mazrah, Vondel, Ashika islands. They are not getting rid of those maps, and you'll still be able to play on them all year, but it doesn't seem like there'll be new updates for Modern Warfare 3. It doesn't seem like you're going to be able to play on this new Urzikstan map in DMZ. It is essentially being discontinued. Now, I don't really know why they're calling it a beta. They're just using the word beta as a way to justify the fact that DMZ has been lacking a lot and they haven't been fixing bugs, but I don't get how it's a beta when it's been publicly released. It's not early access. How is it any different to the Battle Royale side of Warzone that isn't called a beta? There's not really much difference there. I think it's basically just a way for them to excuse the mode and have more leniency with it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be getting any major updates throughout Modern Warfare 3 because development is shifting to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies since it's a DMZ hybrid, so DMZ fans are essentially going to be siphoned over to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies and encouraged to play that instead. And they are also referring to DMZ as a Modern Warfare 2 thing and not a Modern Warfare 3 thing, even though it's inside of Warzone technically, so it just shows that it's probably not going to receive major updates throughout Modern Warfare 3. Now, it might still get the new weapons that are coming with Modern Warfare 3, and you'll be able to use the new blueprints and skins with that game as well, but that's pretty much it. There might be some minor updates and changes and bug fixes, but there's not going to be anything major. We're not going to be able to play on the new maps in DMZ. They'll be saved exclusively for the Battle Royale and Zombies side of things. Now, because our Mazrah is remaining inside of DMZ, it's going to be in the back end of the files, so is it also going to remain in Battle Royale? Maybe there's just going to be a map rotation where you'll either be able to play our Mazrah or the new Urzikstan map, instead of getting rid of our Mazrah entirely, because now that Call of Duty is on a unified engine, the Call of Duty HQ, unlike the original Warzone that got bloated, and that's why they had to keep removing maps whenever they would add a new one because the game file size just got too big and it couldn't handle it, they could technically now have multiple maps in normal Battle Royale at once. Whether that is a map rotation or whether they just siphon the maps in and out. For example, when Season 1 releases and Urzikstan drops, they might just have that only available in the first month, but then after a month they might bring Mazrah back and then you can play on either or, especially because they had Baghdad Fortress and Mazrah in a rotation before. Maybe they could do map voting, or maybe you're just not going to be able to choose it, it'll just be on a rotation like I said. Of course, most people will be choosing the new Urzikstan map if you could vote, so they might just siphon between the two. But yeah, personally I think it's good that DMZ isn't continuing support because Infinity Ward need to be working on their next game now. They shouldn't be, you know, wasting all of their time still working on DMZ, and maybe DMZ is going to return in their next game, but a much bigger and better version. Maybe that version won't be called a beta, and all development right now should just be focused on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies and making sure that is good. Trek and Sledgehammer shouldn't be then putting time into DMZ as well because it's going to take time away from that mode, which is a very similar mode anyways. It's just DMZ with zombies and no PvP essentially, and some more epic bosses, Easter eggs, etc. Now what I've decided to do for the rest of this video is I'm actually going to play a video I recorded when I was sick that I talked about within my trailer breakdown for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And basically, before we got the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies intro cutscene, I was sick and I recorded a video talking about all of the teasers leading up to it, but I thought my voice was so bad I just decided not to post it. But I decided now I'll just tag it onto the end of this video because it's still an interesting discussion and you guys can just laugh at how bad my voice sounds. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to play that for you now. Like I said, Call of Duty Next, October 5th is going to be when we're going to see the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies gameplay trailer and Trek. We'll talk about the gameplay and stuff like that. So that's when we're going to learn a lot. There won't be early gameplay at this event though. That's just going to be for multiplayer and Warzone Mobile as well. So influencers won't be playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It doesn't seem that way anyways. I hope not. They might play it, but it's just not publicly released. We'll have to wait and see. But anyways, here's the video from before. Like I said, obviously it's very, very outdated now, but it's still interesting to discuss even now that we've had the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies intro cutscene. So enjoy. We have been getting some brand new teasers for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and these appear to be from the intro cutscene of the mode, and I just want to deeply apologize for my voice right now. I am currently sick, so I am sorry that I sound so different to usual, and I'm going to try and get this commentary out of the way as quickly as possible since I'm really struggling right now. So as you know, previously there was a number that you could text to speak with Makarov, and you have now been able to get some Modern Warfare 3 Zombies teasers via this text. And as you know, I'm quite skeptical about Modern Warfare 3 Zombies' gameplay because it's essentially just Zombies DMZ, and I wasn't a big fan of DMZ. However, I've always said I'm really looking forward to the storyline for this mode because if the gameplay ends up flopping, which we'll have to wait and see how that actually is, at least the storyline will be pretty good, and we found out a lot of information about the storyline here with these teasers. The storyline seems like it's going to be pretty juicy because it's going to be tying into a lot with the Cold War Zombies storyline. As you know, we of course ended that storyline in 1985 with the Forsaken when Requiem was closed down and Omega was disbanded. Samantha Maxis of course helped seal the Forsaken in the containment chamber and she was trapped in the Dark Ether, and the director of Requiem was revealed as Eddie Richtofen. We then learned that the Requiem heads as well as the strike team were apprehended, and then we learned that Dr. Peck was heading in 1990, 5 years after the Forsaken, to somewhere in the Pacific, and that's because that's where the storyline is going to be taking place for Call of Duty 2024 Zombies, which is when Round Base is returning. So Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is literally going to be set almost 40 years after the events of Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and because of that, they of course don't want to spoil the events of COD 2024 Zombies. So we will learn stuff that happens in between Cold War Zombies and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. However, they're probably not going to directly reveal everything that actually happens. They're just going to give allusions to it and stuff like that. And they might give away some information, but definitely not all. We'll definitely leave room to speculate. So as you know, Terminus Outcomes is the main villain of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. They're a faction that's acquiring Ethereum canisters to unleash on the world to create artificial zombie outbreak zones. And it seems like they have been researching and looking into the Department of Requiem because they have all of these images on screen where they're analyzing Requiem documents. We can see Carver, Weaver, and even Dr. Grey on the image. There's a note saying if they are real, there will be no stopping us, and then it's labeled Z. Of course, we've had Mr. Z in the storyline, which was apparently Victor Zakhaev, but he of course died. However, we know Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to be taking place between Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2, meaning that we might see Victor Zakhaev incorporated in the storyline. It's going to be very interesting seeing Modern Warfare characters in a Treyarch Zombies experience. And then there's another note saying "We are a go tonight" from Fletcher, which appears to be one character that's going to be in the storyline. And Call of Duty did caption this post saying, "Trying to piece it all together and we are running out of time, something is missing." And we get a look at the new Warzone map that's going to be coming in Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3. And this is going to be the same map that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is played on. However, they've apparently reskinned the map to make it feel more Zombies-esque and more Zombies themed. We did see the map within the Open Combat Missions gameplay we've gotten of the campaign for Modern Warfare 3, because we will play on sections of it in the campaign as well. But this map is apparently seemingly going to be set in Urzikstan. Essentially, it's the exact same map as the Last Almas that we got an overview of in Modern Warfare 2's campaign. However, Last Almas has been cancelled and it's been reskinned into Urzikstan, but it's essentially the same map layout, they've just changed the aesthetic. Now, we did get another image, and I believe this is physically from the intro cutscene of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and we can see that there's a tipped over truck on fire and there's some soldiers walking, and it has the caption, "Langley wants you on this with me. Need to get a fence around this before it goes wide. SSOSG." We have another note confirming one of the characters in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, who is Officer Selma Green, although it's kind of irrelevant right now since we have no information physically on her. We then have received another teaser image which shows a phone in the middle. We've got another look at the map, and there is an Omega document, so obviously they've been looking into Omega and Requiem. They've been researching what happened in the 80s and 90s, and they're trying to figure that out. Like I said, of course, we know that Eddie Richtofen has been working with an uber-rich, super secretive organization on something called Project Janus that we don't know what it is. We just know it requires some sort of big gateway to be opened up, and it might have something to do with rescuing his son, who might have been trapped in the dark ether after a possible failed assassination attempt by Weaver. And there is another teaser note which is physically from Eddie Richtofen, the director of Requiem, well, I guess the ex-director of Requiem, dated June 11th, 1985. "To all personnel, I'm proud to announce that Requiem's primary objective has been met, the outbreak has been contained, and those responsible taken into custody. Effective immediately, Requiem is dissolved. Please report to your superior for sanitation, procedures, and exit interviews." So yeah, this doesn't tell us any new information, by the way. It just shows that probably this group are looking into the events in the 80s and 90s, because we've already found out, obviously, on Forsaken, like I was saying earlier, Eddie Richtofen shut down Requiem because all of his goals for Project Janus were met and Requiem was no longer needed. He purposefully set up Requiem to manipulate Omega from behind the scenes and manipulate the CIA. He was pulling all the strings like a game of chess so that all of his desires for Project Janus would be fulfilled and he could move on to the next stage of it. And after he achieved all of those goals, he then locked up the Requiem heads as well as the strike team, which might be why Dr. Peck is heading to somewhere in the Pacific Ocean in 1990 to quote-unquote retrieve some old friends. That could be where the strike team is, or the Requiem heads. Peck might be now a protagonist in COD 2024 Zombies. I don't expect Eddie Richtofen to be in the storyline of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, but there'll definitely be lots of references to him and what exactly happened in the 90s. But like I said, they won't want to spoil COD 2024 Zombies, so they'll just be giving teasers and allusions to it. They most likely won't give away exactly what happens, because then what's even the point of having that game? Now, Trek has a playlist on YouTube, and people have been thinking that there's been a secret video added unlisted and that they're going to be releasing the next version of Damned, the theme music for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, soon. But apparently this video has been there unlisted for a few years now and it's not been updated, so it doesn't seem like that is anything we should be aware of. Although, like I said, I think we will be seeing a trailer or the new version of Damned, some sort of video relating to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies soon, considering we're getting teasers. Maybe the intro cutscene will be released. We do also see in the background of this teaser the events of Project End Station at D Machine, when of course the Dark Ether was initially breached. And we do see a gas mask at the top of this image. As you know, this mode is apparently going to be on a 60-minute countdown where there's going to be an Ethereum ring that'll close in on you and get closer and closer to the center of the map, where you'll have to exfil as the game progresses. And I'm guessing that maybe there's going to be a gas mask that you can get just like in DMZ and Warzone, so that you can survive longer in the Ethereum zone. So we'll be seeing a lot of returning mechanics and enemies from Cold War Zombies, because a lot of the technology is going to be the same. I won't be surprised if we see things like the Krasny Soldats and a lot of similar enemies, considering we already know the mimics are back. Anyways, that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I'll try to keep you better updated with future updates, but of course my voice is gone, so hopefully it feels better soon so that I'm able to record for you guys and have better quality content. That is all for now. Thank you for watching the video.